Hey, what's up everybody? It's me. It is Friday afternoon. Hopefully you guys are off work today. Got out there, got your 5K done. I'm gonna go do mine here in a couple of minutes when I'm done with this little video today. So I know that we did talk about starting Monday, we're gonna get back to our at-home workouts. I promise that they will be much more detailed as far as our warm-up and our strength sessions. And we're gonna do the best that we can to make sure the majority of you are gonna be able to get those workouts done at home with the limited equipment that I'm sure you have. Again, because we're gonna do some extensive cleaning here at the gym. We're not gonna be loaning out any equipment or anything this time around. So again, we're just gonna really kind of hunker down, get those at-home workouts done with body weight and some minimal equipment, and we'll keep going from there. And like I said, no time, we'll be back in here rocking and rolling again. All right. So for this weekend, I do have a memorial or hero WOD for you to get done. So I posted this for both Saturday and for Sunday. So again, you've got 4th of July weekend. Need to set aside about an hour or so to get this one done. And again, I felt like this is one that we can get done at whatever level we are at with the equipment that we would have at home or with no equipment at all. So this is one of the newest hero workouts. It is called Chad Wilkinson. Chad was a Navy SEAL who died October 29th, 2018. He was close friends with Dave Castro, and at his funeral, his wife had said that he did 1,000 box step-ups multiple times to get ready for a mountain climb he was going to do. Dave had heard that and kind of said, hey, you know what, that sounds like a way that the CrossFit community could show support and do this workout in his honor. Unfortunately, Chad died by suicide, and that is going to kind of be a huge reminder the importance or the issues that we have in this country with mental health. And I think a lot of us realize what mental health can mean right now, and all we've had to do was, do things like stay at home and that kind of thing. Nothing like some of these soldiers that return from overseas battle every single day. So again, we're going to do our best to also show that same support by going with Chad's workout today, which I just mentioned is for time, and it is 1,000 box step-ups. First things first, this is going to be a 20-inch box step-up for everybody. I'll talk about it here in a little bit, but again, we don't want to put any undue pressure on the knees and hips, all those joints. Again, we want to make sure that that knee is pretty much in line with the heel as we go up to those 1,000 box step-ups. So if we're going to go RX Plus today, or this weekend, that's going to be unbroken, meaning you're going to do your 1,000 without taking a break in between, and you're also going to set yourself up a little ruck pack. We're going to show you how to do that here in a second. That'd be about 45 pounds for guys and 35 pounds for ladies. Our RX is just simply going to be unbroken, no pack needed. Intermediates, you guys can do that same 1,000, but we can break it up as needed. If you need maybe a 15 or 20 minute break once or twice, something like that, we're not going to count that towards your overall time. So again, you may finish in an hour and 5 minutes, but that may have taken you, say, 2 hours because you took a couple of breaks in there, no big deal. Same things for the novice and masters, but we are going to go ahead and reduce those the reps down to 750. Now, that sounds like a really, really big number, and it is. I did a little bit of research. There were quite a few people that had some time somewhere in the 45-minute time frame. I think probably something a little bit more realistic as far as having a goal would be somewhere about 1 hour. If you were to think, all right, let's just kind of break that down. 1,000 box step-ups in 1 hour means that you need to get about 17 of them done in a minute, which means one every 3 to 4 seconds. That number might now seem a little bit more doable if you look at it like that. Now, obviously, we're going to want to make sure we have our water, we make sure we have our towel close by. It's not going to be that much fun. So for our warm-up today, guys, we are going to really attack the hips. So we're going to start out with 30 seconds of glute bridges. Our standard glute bridge, heels close to the butt, extending up, pressing and holding for about 2 to 3 seconds at the top till we come back down. We're then going to go into that right hip stretch, or that dragon pose, with our right hip or our right foot out in front, driving that right elbow then down towards the inside of that right foot. We're going to go back to glute bridges and then do the same thing with our left side on that hip stretch. We're going to get out into 60 seconds of Samson stretch and then into our Cossack squats. Again, those are back and forth, holding down at the bottom. And then we will finish up with about 1 minute in child's pose, really making sure that we are getting that lower back stretched out and getting some good deep breathing there in that child's pose. So from here, guys, I'm going to show you, do a little demonstration of the movements and show you the way to set up your own ruck pack if you don't have one, which I doubt anybody does. So. Sorry about that, but here's what I'm going to do. So we're just going to want to, again, for me, I've got a 45-pound ruck pack that I'm going to try to assemble. I'm going to take my backpack. Now, I'm not going to just, lie and say, oh, I couldn't just go grab a 45-pounder, something like that. So what I'm going to do here, be a little bit more realistic as to what you might have at home. Obviously, I don't want to use this backpack just one time and break it. So I'm going to take a couple of towels first and set those down in the bottom of my bag. That way the plates and stuff aren't going to eat up or kind of chew into my seams. So I have here 2 10-pound plates that I'm going to zip up into my kind of front compartment here. And then I also was able to find myself a 25-pound dumbbell. And I'm going to put that here in the back, all right? Now, one thing really important with these ruck packs, you guys, is that we have it nice and tight so that we don't have too much of our weight pulling us back. So if you've got a backpack that's got those clips on the front like this one does, you're gonna wanna make sure that we clip that closed, all right? Now, again, if it's not 45 pounds, if it's only 20, 25, that's totally fine. Just kind of notate what you did in Sugar WOD. Sydney, please get down. So, from here, guys, what do we have? We have 1,000 box step-ups. So, as I mentioned, we're looking at only 20 inches for everybody. Again, very important that we don't have a huge space, like that the knee isn't well above the hip. Like for me, this is pretty high still. At 24, I'd never be able to do it, or wouldn't be able to do it safely. I'd most likely be pulling and falling forward quite a bit. So again, all we're looking at with those box step-ups, guys, alternating box step-ups, making sure to come to full extension at the top, bring yourself back down. All right. And we've got that for about an hour. Now again, if you need to take a break, that's cool. Again, with the RX and the RX Plus variation, we are stating that we are going to go unbroken, meaning continuing to add our time no matter what. So if I still need 5 minutes, that's cool. We're just going to add that 5 minutes into our total overall workout time. But again, if we're going to go with the intermediate or the novice and master category, we're just going to go ahead and stop that timer while we take our little break, and then come back, we'll restart that timer. If you guys have any questions or comments, please obviously do it below. Now in Sugar WOD, we can make those comments, use those little GIFs, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, other than that, let's try to get this done either Saturday or Sunday. We will have this posted as the workout for both days. Thanks guys, and we'll see you soon.